Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to discuss the next question of our agriculture optional answer writing practice series, and the question for today is give a lucid account on the principal biotic agents and methods of their use in horticultural crops. So let's see how we can approach the answer. And this was the question asked in last year IFOS exam. So let's see how we can give a good answer to this question. So in introduction part, you can simply describe what biotic agents are. So we all know that biotic agents are living organisms. These are living organisms that can influence growth, that can influence yield, that can influence protection of crops. Actually here we are talking about horticultural crops. So you can in introduction you can simply mention horticultural crops of horticultural crops. So biotic agents are living organisms, or they refer to living organisms that influence growth, yield, protection to horticultural crops. So this you can mention, and these can include microorganisms. These can include insects. These can include kind of other organisms, and they can have role in pollination. Obviously, insects have a huge role in pollination. They can have role in pest management through biocontrol, or you can say that biological control of pests, pest management, pest control. They can have role in nutrient cycling. They can have role in growth promotion. So all these what you can kind of give a brief idea using all this data in your introduction. Now let's first of all discuss the principal microbial agents. So we will divide the question into two parts. In the first part, you will discuss the what are the principal biological agents, and in the second part, we will discuss the methods of their use. Okay, to make our answer look beautiful. So first of all, we will be mentioning principal biotic agents. Principal biotic agents in horticulture. So first of all, you can mention about microbial agents. Microbial agents. So this could be rhizobium, and we all know that rhizobium has a role in nitrogen fixation. Nitrogen fixation. Secondly, you can again write about some other nitrogen fixtures such as azospirillum. It is a kind of free living nitrogen fixer. You can mention about phosphate solubilizing bacteria. Phosphate solubilizing bacteria. So it enhances phosphorus availability. Okay, because phosphorus is in insoluble forms, it will be not be available to plants. But what this solubilizing bacteria do, it converts the insoluble phosphorus to soluble ones, making it available to plants. Okay, increases availability of phosphorus to plants. So you can mention here. Then you can mention here about worm fungi, that is mycorrhiza. It also enhances nutrient and water uptake. Okay, enhances nutrient and water uptake. So you can mention it. You can mention about trichoderma. Trichoderma. It helps in kind of biological control of insect-borne, or you can say soil-borne pathogens. Kind of it is helpful in biological control of disease. It is also help in the control of fungal infections, fungal diseases. So I'm giving you a lot of examples, okay, which you can use in your answers, because everyone know that biological agents will control microbes, control insects, control some rodents, all other things. But if you substantiate your answer with such good examples, it will just enhance your answer. So this was about microbial agents. Now you can also mention some insects and pollinators. Insects and pollinators. So So here you can mention about honeybees. We all know that honeybees are a major major pollinator, especially in horticultural crops. You can mention about butterflies, wasps, butterflies, wasps, bumblebees. So these all have role in pollination. You can also mention some predatory insects. Okay, predatory insects. So what these predatory insects do, they kind of as act as a predator to other weeds and pests, and that can be used in biological control of weeds or biological control of pests. For example, a ladybird beetle, it kind of feeds on wasps. Sorry, it feeds on aphids, not wasps. It feeds on aphids, and aphids are kind of a disease-causing pest, or you can say disease-causing an organism in horticultural crops. So ladybird beetle is good here. There is one also green lacewing. So it also targets white flies, thrips, which can be acting as a pest in the horticultural crops. So this is how you can write about insects and pollinators. You can also mention here about nematodes and other organisms. In other organisms, you can mention about entomopathogenic nematodes. Entomopathogenic nematodes. Okay, so here you can mention about some soil-dwelling insect pests in crops like onion, potato. So these are very much kind of these pests are used in control of pathogens. Okay, you can mention about some fungi also, which can be pathogenic to harmful insects. So they can be this can be used in the control of some pests. So kind of biocontrol of pests. So this is how you can mention about the principal biotic agents. You can refer all these things. Now you can mention their use in horticultural crops. Use in horticultural crops. So first use, obviously they can be used in seed treatment. In seed treatment, you can use inoculations of rhizobium, inoculations of azoospermillium before sowing. Okay, trichoderma is also used to prevent seeds from fungal infections or other pathogenic infections. Trichoderma. So the first use could be seed treatment. Secondly, you can use in soil application. Here biofertilizers can be used. Biofertilizers can be used. Okay, and you can also mention here some nematodes or fungi mixed in soil to manage pest infestation. Okay, where you can mention about entomopathogenic ones, where the insects are uh, acting as. No, here you can mention about this fungi, not entomopathogenic insects. Mentioned here about fungi. So what these fungi will do? They can even when they are mixed with soil, they can act as control of some pests. So kind of biocontrol of some pest. You can mention about some foliar sprays, or even use the point biocontrol of pests. Here you can mention various things such as examples. You can mention about Biovivaria. So this Biovivaria is used to control pests. You can mention here. This can be also used in pollination management. Here you have a lot of examples of honeybees, wasps, all these other things. Okay, which can be good for pollination. You can also mention about trap cropping and intercropping. So here other crops are used to trap the insect. Suppose we are using marigold with tomato, for example. So what the insects start preferring marigold and the tomato is protected. So like this you can mention. So I think 5 to 6 points here would be more than enough. And you have also discussed separately the various agents, so that would be well for your answer. In conclusion part, you can mention about how these all things can be used in integrated pest management, integrated nutrient management, and that would be a good enough conclusion. So, so that is all for today. I hope you like the video. So if you like it, please press the like button, please do share, and please do subscribe. It takes a lot of hard work to make such videos for you on regular basis, and if you like, if you share, if you subscribe, it motivates us to make more such videos for you regularly. So that is all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.